Ensuring that a girl child receives quality education not only protects her human rights but also leads to national development. However, the United Nations Women said women account for more than the two-thirds of the world's 796 million illiterate people. In Nigeria, UNICEF said that the country makes up 45% of the increasing number of out-of-school children in West Africa, with girls accounting for the 60% of the 10 million out-of-school children facing child marriage, poverty, and sociocultural discrimination. To bridge this gender gap in education, here are five young female advocates promoting the girl child education in Nigeria.
Zura Oduole is one of the amazing girl child advocates. She started her advocacy at 10 in 2013. She trains out-of-school girls on non-traditional education skills such as film editing and creative programs, which she shared with Governor of Lagos State Babajide Sanwo-Olu in 2020. She started an annual awards program titled Dream Up, Speak Up, Stand Up in 2014 to encourage a healthy competition and reference point of progress among African first ladies and gender ministers to do more each year for the girls' education. She has spoken to thousands of girls in at least 18 countries on education and its empowerment. She was profiled by Forbes magazine at 11 and listed as one of Africa's 100 most influential people. Another young lady supporting the girl child education is Ayo Peace. She grew up in Waro, a community in Abuja where girl child education is undermined, and this inspired her to co-found Youth Advocates for Sustainable Development, a non-governmental organization with her father. At 13, Peace started carrying a series of campaigns such as the Back to School project, where books donation was organized for school children who couldn't afford books to resume school. She had the Sanitary Pad project, where donations were made to adolescent girls who could not afford sanitary pads, and the Girls Must Go to School project, which enrolled girls into primary and secondary schools. Peace is also a Malala Fund girl child advocate. Also introducing Aisha Waziri. She educates girls about their sexual and reproductive health and rights. Her interest started when she lost a teen friend due to complications from childbirth. In order to prevent a reoccurrence, she has mentored over 500 girls in rural communities by establishing 5 health clubs in secondary schools for girls. She also pioneered a project called Leaders for Our Health to help advocate for young girls and their education on SRHR, family planning, and teaches them basic literacy, numeracy, and life skills. She was a winner of the 120 under 40 competition and was awarded $1,000 from the Gates Institute to help her continue her work. Sandra Ejiofor is the founder of the Foundation for Rural Female Education Development in Africa, a non-profit that assists the African rural girl child with access to education. Sandra is an advocate passionate about women's rights and girls' education, especially in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Her foundation has been able to send several girls between the age 7 and 16 to school. She bears the cost of their education and provides school and sanitary materials to ensure the girls stay in school to learn without any constraint. Last but not the least is Chioma Aguyebo. She is the executive director of TechHer Nigeria, a social enterprise with a mission to bridge the knowledge gap between gender and technology. She also chaperones young first-time women politicians, co-creates solutions for sexual and gender-based violence, and curates learning sessions on digital security and circumvention. In recognition of her work with women and politics, she was an inaugural speaker at the Global Women Leaders Forum in Iceland in November 2018.